What's up, everyone? This is your boy Tracy G. Jackson, and you're tuned in to Real Talk with Tracy G. Jackson. So in this video, I will be talking about the rise and fall of the WB in honor of the WB's 25th anniversary. This video is dedicated to Connor Higgins, who did a part 2 video about the rise and fall of UPN. So shout out to Connor Higgins. Now let me get started. As you all know, anybody who's feeling a little nostalgic, I will be doing different parts of the WB and in honor of the network's 25th anniversary. Now, everybody know that before the CW, there was the WB and UPN. So, again, shout out to you, Connor Higgins. Okay, prior to the WB, Warner Brothers Entertainment was responsible for producing not only movies, but successful TV series that aired on the big three, such as ABC, CBS, NBC, and later Fox, as well as first-run syndication. All of that changed once we entered into the 90s, and everybody knows that the 90s was the last decade of the 20th century. In January 1993, Warner Brothers Entertainment and Chris Craft Industries United Television formed a programming service called Primetime Entertainment Network, or PTN for short. For those who don't know, PTEN was kind of like my network of TV of the 90s. PTEN was a syndication service that aired on stations in some markets that had the Fox affiliation, while most of them were independent stations. Those independent stations were owned by Chris Craft United Television, such as KBHK and San Francisco, KCOP Los Angeles, WWOR in New York, as well as those owned by Paramount Stations Group like KTXH in Houston, KTXA in Dallas-Fort Worth. Get the picture? On November 2nd, 1993, Warner Brothers Entertainment and Tribune Broadcasting announced plans to launch the WB network. Tribune Broadcasting was a major company that had owned several independents at the time of the announcement, such as WGN in Chicago, KTLA in Los Angeles, WGNO in New Orleans, and WGNX Atlanta, as well as WPIX in New York. Tribune was also involved in distributing TV series, and their subsidiary was Tribune Entertainment, which distributed well-known series such as Soul Train and the Geraldo Rivera Talk Show. This announcement came 5 days after Paramount Communications and Chris Craft had talked about launching UPN on October 27, 1993. A month later, on December 3rd, 1993, the WB made an agreement to have Chicago's WGN TV not only be the WB affiliate in Chicago, but also have its national superstation feed carry the WB affiliation on satellite and cable outside the Chicago area for markets that didn't have a WB affiliation. In the same month, Time Warner, the owners of Warner Brothers Entertainment, signed an affiliation deal with other station owners such as Gaylord Broadcasting Company and Populous Telecasting, among others. At the time of the announcement, the WB planned to launch in August 1994 with 2 nights of programming, and by 1998, the network will have 7 nights a week. However, those plans were altered in May 1994, shortly before the network's launch, when New World Communications signed an affiliation deal with Fox Broadcasting, and where stations in markets like Detroit, Michigan, Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, Atlanta, Georgia, and Birmingham, Alabama would end their affiliation with the big three like ABC, CBS, and NBC and switched to Fox. Eventually, the launch date for the WB network was pushed back to January 1995. One of Tribune's independent stations, WGNX Atlanta, originally planned to have the WB affiliation with the network launch. However, those plans were altered and WGNX ended up becoming a CBS affiliate on December 11, 1994. Even though Tribune Broadcasting turned down the CBS affiliation at first, but later resumed talks in September 1994. This was because longtime CBS affiliate WAGA ended their 45-year affiliation with CBS and became affiliated with Fox, while Fox affiliate WATL was in talks of becoming CBS but wasn't interested because it was likely to join UPN. But it never happened, and WVEU 69 ended up taking the UPN affiliation. WATL will take the WB affiliation when the network launched. Between December 1994 and January 1995, many of the charter affiliates aired promos of the WB saying Comedy Wednesday, launched in January 11.
Gee, Daffy, I wonder who they're going to get to pull the switch. Why me, indubitably, as I possess all of the talent around here.
What's up, Frog?
January 11, 1995 was the official date that the WB launched to households across the market, beginning with the first episode of comedy shows such as The Wayans Brothers, Unhappily Ever After, and Muscle, followed by the series premiere of The Parenthood a week later. Like Fox Broadcasting when it started, the WB had one night of programming at the time of its launch, Wednesday nights. So many stations with the WB affiliation aired movies on nights that the WB didn't have programming. WPIX Channel 11 was one of the charter WB affiliates, a prime example, due to the fact that it was still branded as New York's movie station. The following week, UPN launched January 16, 1995, with two nights of programming, Monday and Tuesday, beginning with the first episode of Star Trek Voyager. Unlike the WB, where its Chicago WB affiliate WGN TV carried the WB affiliation nationally on their superstation feed via cable and satellite outside the Chicago area, UPN didn't get the same treatment nationally from New York charter affiliate WWOR9, which instead was prevented from carrying the UPN affiliation nationally until later between 1997. By May 1995, the WB had canceled one of its sitcoms, Muscle, and planned out its schedule for the 1995-1996 season by launching Sunday night programming in the Kids WB weekday and Saturday morning block. The Wayans Brothers, Unhappily Ever After, and The Parenthood would remain on its Wednesday night lineup, but joined by Sister Sister, which was canceled by ABC, and the WB picked it up, airing its first new run episodes on Wednesday and repeats of the first two seasons on Sunday nights. In August 1995, Tribune Broadcasting bought 12.5 limited partnership in the WB for $12 million. The following month, Tribune Broadcasting purchased KHTV Houston from Gaylord Broadcasting on September 18, 1995, and 2 days later, on September 20th, 1995, Channel 39 in Houston became an affiliate of the WB. That same month, Kids WB launched September 9, 1995, with its Saturday morning blocks and the weekday block, airing shows from Warner Brothers Animation like Animaniacs, which previously aired on Fox Kids, and new cartoons like Sylvester Tweety Mysteries. However, some of the WB affiliates aired Saturday morning block on Sunday mornings because they carried Fox Kids programming when Fox affiliates refused to carry it in favor of syndicated shows, such as KDAF and Dallas Fort Worth, which was previously a Fox affiliate from 1986 till July 1985, and WATL Atlanta. However, in Chicago, Kids WB was on independent WCIU 26, while WB primetime programming was on WGN TV. Nationally, WGN Superstation feed carried Kids WB and WB primetime programming. The fall of 1995 season also saw new shows on the network such as Simon, First Time Out, and Cleghorn, as well as also in mid-season, during the 1995-1996 season, a show called Savannah, created by Aaron Spelling, aka the brain behind Beverly Hills 90210 and Melrose Place, premiered in January 1996 and was the first drama series on the network. UPN also had a show called Moesha, starring R&B singer Brandy, that premiered the same time as Savannah. Moesha originally was considered for CBS during the 1995-1996 season, but CBS passed while UPN saw potential, and the show proved huge ratings. However, 3 of the comedy shows on the WB, Simon, Cleghorn, and First Time Out, weren't picked up for another season. This is part 1 of the rise and fall of the WB. I will be doing a full review, so there's more parts to come. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the subscribe button, and let me know what you think in the comment sections below.